Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that hits every single one of us: mental energy. You know that feeling when you're locked in, smashing it at work, killing it at the gym, but then by 3 p.m. your brain's fried. That's because your mental energy is limited, and how you use it can make or break your day. In this video, I'll break down the science behind mental energy, expose the biggest traps that waste it with zero payoff, and show you how to avoid them, especially if you're a guy in your 30s juggling a career, relationships, or a side hustle. So, stick around, hit that like button, and let's get started. First up, your mental energy is like a phone battery. It's got a cap on it, and when it's gone, you're done until you recharge. Science backs this. In 1998, Roy Baumeister's team dropped a game-changing study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. They showed that self-control, focus, and decisions all draw from the same mental fuel tank, a concept called ego depletion. Use it up resisting a snack or grinding through emails, and you've got less of it later. Neuroscience agrees with this. A 2015 study in Nature Reviews Neuroscience found your prefrontal cortex, which is your brain's decision-making headquarters, gets sluggish when overworked. Plus, a 2007 study in Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews showed sleep and your body clock set your daily energy limit. So skimp on rest and you're starting with a low battery. So here's the good news on this. Knowing your mental energy is finite lets you be more selective about where it goes. It's like budgeting your cash. You don't want to blow it on junk, right? So same with your brain. You can prioritize what matters and dodge the energy drains, which we're going to hit next. Okay, so what's sucking up your mental energy without giving you anything to show for it? These are low return on investment habits, mental energy vampires that give you zero return. So here are 4 big ones that we all fall for. First one, overthinking, also pseudo problem solving. You're up at night replaying that awkward work call or stressing about a deadline that you can't control. That's overthinking, and it's a mental black hole, basically. A 2013 study in the Journal of Abnormal Psychology showed that rumination burns cognitive resources and spikes stress. So no solutions, just exhaustion. Next up, doom scrolling. So you're scrolling Instagram or news apps and sucked into posts about the latest crisis or dumb drama. A 2021 study in Computers and Human Behavior found this negative media overload jacks up anxiety and kills focus. At the end of it, you're not smarter, you're just mentally drained. Next, perfectionism. Have you ever spent an hour tweaking an email just so it sounds perfect, or obsessing over one specific gym routine? Perfectionism feels productive, but a 2002 study showed it wastes energy on tiny details that really don't end up mattering. So you're polishing something that's already good enough and not really getting any benefit out of it. Next, holding grudges. So maybe a coworker threw you under the bus or a buddy flaked. Dwelling on that anger is basically like running on a mental treadmill. It's exhausting and it goes nowhere. A 2008 study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found grudges keep stress hormones high, stealing energy where you need it most. So these traps feel like work, but they're really just burning up your battery for no reason. All right, so here's where it gets real. When your mental energy is drained, you're not just tired, you're actually vulnerable. Science shows 3 big ways this screws you over, and every guy should know about this. So the first one is you're easier to manipulate. When your brain's running on fumes, you're an easier target for manipulation. A 2007 study in Journal of Consumer Psychology found that depleted people are more likely to fall for persuasion tactics, like a salesman pushing a bad deal or a coworker guilting you into doing extra work. Now, why is that? Your brain's too tired to question their motives or to push back. You just go along to avoid the hassle. Next, worse decisions. Low mental energy messes with your choices. A 2010 study in Psychological Bulletin showed that when you're drained, you're more impulsive and less likely to think things through. So, if you've ever bought something dumb online after a long day or snapped at your partner over nothing, this is it. That's decision fatigue at work. You're picking the easy option, not the smart one, and that can cost you. Next, missed opportunities. Here's the kicker. When you're mentally fried, you miss possibilities. A 2006 study in Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that depletion kills your ability to think creatively or to see alternative solutions. So at work, you might settle for a basic plan instead of brainstorming something that'll change the whole game, right? In life, you might stick to the same old routine instead of chasing a new goal. Your brain gets tunnel vision and opportunities slip by. Now, so this is why managing your mental energy isn't just about feeling good, it's actually about protecting yourself and unlocking your potential. So let's wrap this up with how to do that. All right, so here's the deal. Your mental energy is finite every day. Science proves it. Your brain's a battery, and every task, stress, or choice burns some of the battery up. Knowing this gives you power to be selective, saving your juice for what really matters. Don't let overthinking, doom scrolling, perfectionism, or holding dumb grudges drain you. They're like dumping cash into a shredder. And when your energy's low, you're easier to manipulate. You make worse calls and you miss big opportunities. Instead, prioritize your top tasks in the morning when your battery's full. Take breaks to recharge and cut out mental noise. Now, for guys in their late 20s and their 30s, this is a big thing. Imagine having the clarity to crush it at work, hit the gym with focus, and then enjoy time with your partner without being a zombie. It starts with kicking those energy vampires to the curb. So, what's one mental energy waster you could get rid of this week? Let me know in the comments. I always want to hear about it. If this helped, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you don't miss the next video about things like this. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.